currently on my way to Tati. We're gonna meet up in Amsterdam. I didn't take my microphone, so I'm sorry if the audio is a bit bad. She's in Holland for a while, for a few days. So we agreed to meet up. And as usual, I am always the one late. This is a really bad habit and something that I really want to stop this year. I always have the tendency to be a bit late, and that's just disrespectful to people's time. So yeah, I need to apologize when I see her that I'm sorry that I was late, because this is really bad. We're gonna explore some place that I've not been to yet, and I'm really excited. She's coming from London, so I'm really happy to see her again. We're gonna chat up. She helped me with setting up my goals and like giving me some advice based on like the goal I set for myself. So it's really nice. I'm gonna meet up with her. Damn, I can't come out of my words today. But now I need to focus on driving, and I'll see you guys in Amsterdam before I get a fine, bro. I just had a realization. I could literally be talking to myself in the car and no one would look at me strange because it looked like I'm having a phone call, but I'm literally just talking to myself. And even holding this camera once a car is passing feels very awkward, but I think I want to put more emphasis on myself talking in public again and just learning how to handle the camera, because I noticed myself being very skeptical about it again. So I need to break the barrier and make myself a bit uncomfortable and make sure that I talk on camera in public again. We're starting it again. I'm currently listening to the new Brent's I don't know how to say his name. Brent's new album. It's really good. I am happy he released a new song again. There was a period around 2024 during the winter where I had my whole Brent phase and I was continually just binging and listening to his music. And his new album is just really good, so I've been blasting that throughout. Just exploring the place a little bit, and it's fun seeing places that I've not seen before because this is my first time here too, so we're both exploring the place at the same time. It's really nice. Heading to Amsterdam again. I'm going to meet up with Tati at BBJ and we're going to be clip farming in Amsterdam, which is going to be really fun. BBJ is one of my biggest inspirations too when it comes to storytelling, visual storytelling, and the way she tells her story. And as an introvert, you start overthinking, like, oh, what am I supposed to say? Am I going to be overthinking stuff? But I'm trying to let that rest, because one of my goals for this year was just to feel more confident in speaking and not being terrified when meeting new people. So that's the goal for today. I'm excited. I'm gonna get some clips, update the shots that I have, just maybe record. The goal for me today is just to make sure that I get some good shots of Amsterdam, because this is like a perfect opportunity to get those shots. The goal for this year is to just be more outside, to touch more grass. I mean, I do still go on walks and stuff, but that's always within my vicinity. Hey, so I've been reading this book. It's called The Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown. And this book literally just helps me get through this period of life where I don't have a job and I'm finding something else, or just trying to follow my own dreams. How even perfectionism isn't a good thing. There was one passage about perfectionism that I really liked, that really spoke to me because of that day. Because we don't talk about things that get in the way of doing what we know is best for us, our children, our families, our organizations, and our communities. I can know everything there is to know about eating healthy, but if it's one of those days when Ellen is struggling with a school project and Charlie's home sick from school, and I'm trying to make a writing deadline, and there's yet another school shooting and our grass is dying and my jeans don't fit and the economy is tanking and internet is down and we're out of poop bags for the dog, forget it. All I want to do is snuff out the sizzling anxiety with a pumpkin muffin, a bag of chips and chocolate. We don't talk about what keeps us eating while we're sick, until we're sick, busy beyond human skill, desperate to numb and take the edge off, and full of so much anxiety and self-doubt that we can't act on what we know is best for us. And that single part really spoke to me, because in this period, in this months that I did not have anything to do, I didn't have a job, it's like your mind is your biggest enemy and you want to do so many things and you know what's right. Like, I know, let me just say, for example, I know that when I'm doing this 75 hard, if I'm going to the gym, that's good for me and that's going to help me build muscle, it's going to help me feel better. But when I have so many other things on my mind, doing that even is like really hard to do. And that is what I've had over the past few weeks with this. Is like, I have this thing, I want to become a full-time creator, so I need to be creating videos, I need to be creating good videos, but how do I create good videos? And then that entire like spiral that my mind goes into stops me from being able to focus on the task that is at hand. And this book literally just tells us that whatever that you're doing, it is enough. And that is a challenge I've been giving myself over the past 2 days after I read that portion. It is that no matter what I've done in the day, I need to be satisfied because at least I am doing something. And I need to stop constantly striving to become better and better and better. As I always say, 1% better every day is better than doing nothing. I am literally already working towards something, and I know that if I plant the seed, it's gonna grow. And it might not show results right now at the moment, but it will show up. That's how I started with my content, that's how I started with my design. In the beginning, you're just horrible, but the progress in the content and you reap what you sow. And that is one thing that I wanna just keep in my mind, and also say as a word of encouragement. Sometimes we want to see the results of our grindings, our working hard towards a goal so bad, and we want to see it right at this moment, and that's what I want. I want to see now that at this instant I have like 100 million brand deals and I'm doing everything at this moment. But that's not how life works. It's a gradual process, and I know that if you're doing the right steps and working towards it, that it will come. It will come. It just needs patience. And that is one of the things that is on my mind. And that's like a good mental reset that I've had. So this book, I am really enjoying it. The podcast that she did with the Diary of a CEO with Steven was also really interesting, so I really recommend listening to it. Talking about podcasts, I need to be listening to those again. It's been a while. But yeah, it's already been almost a month that I've been laid off. I am finally starting to accept it, but it still feels weird that I don't have this routine, or I'm getting used to this routine that I don't have anything. It's just that I'm not giving my 110% effort towards the goal. And that is something that I'm working on. My friend Tati came to visit. I had a really great time, and it was exactly what I needed at that moment, to go out, meet people, have a good conversation, just yap and explore the city. And I noticed how much that healed me, and how much of life just gets in the way. And your mind, guys, your mind is such an interesting thing, because it can really make or break you. And that's what I've been learning. I know I got this. You know what? I'm gonna have a talk. I have not been very honest with everyone, or even with myself in general. I am struggling, bro. I don't understand why my mind is so against myself at this moment. I am trying so badly to not complain on camera because I don't have a job and everything is going great. That feels like, why am I complaining about the fact that I need to record some videos or go after this thing? Even though I promised myself a month ago to go as hard as possible, and now I find myself literally making excuses for the most useless things. And I think it's very confronting to know that you have something you want to reach, but that your mind doesn't want you to do the work. That is the good way of putting that out there. I've been reflecting a lot, I've been journaling a lot, I've been thinking, I've been doubting, it's just so frustrating, and I don't want to, you know what it is? It feels, how I am at the moment is like, I don't have right to complain about this because there's nothing wrong, technically. It's just my mind is against what I'm doing. Today I was supposed to record a YouTube video for YouTube, so it's gonna upload, but I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get it out. My head is not there. I can't focus, I can't concentrate. I feel like an imposter. Great way of saying that. I feel like an imposter. I feel like everyone is already doing something way better. Why would I put myself out there? Those are the thoughts I have. You can see how you can spiral from there. And today was one of those days again. I started this 30-day challenge on Instagram, and now I even want to like stop doing that because it feels like there's just too much pressure. Bro, what? You know what it is? I think that even in all this, and I know you guys say you want to see more of my process and everything, this is part of the process. This is the reality of it all. Waking up demotivated and still having to do the work, feeling like your mind is going against you, and there's nothing wrong. There's literally nothing wrong. I feel like I'm making my problem bigger than it is, but that's like the tendency I have at the moment. I feel a bit behind and I feel a bit lost. And there's so many things I want to do. Like, I want to go and travel. Bro, I want to go to Japan. I want to go literally explore my own country. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Spain. I want to go to all these countries. And then the one thing that you need is money, of course, which requires me, of course, to find a job, which I am doing on the low and still finding stuff. But bro, why is your mind the one that is so against you? I am so fascinated by that fact that your mind is literally the only thing that is blocking you from this thing. And even like with documenting, like the vlogs that I used to create, I feel like I don't even need to vlog anymore because I'm literally just at home. I don't do anything, which is also something that needs to change. But what the flip am I doing, bro? Which is why I wanted to start the hour this way and just get out of my head and start doing fun things again, bro. Moral of the story, I'm tired of complaining about the most random stuff that literally doesn't matter. Like, if I look about maybe a year or a month later, I'm gonna be wondering why the flip I was complaining about these things. It's time to find not my spark. That's the wrong way, because I feel more creative alive than ever. Let's go. We're gonna give my mom her birthday gift that I got from my sister, so let's do that now. Come here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It's from me and Anna. Hey! Oh, what's it? I love you both. I love all of you. Hey, I'm gonna I help you? I'm happy. Hey, I'm happy. God bless you. My kitchen is complete. Wow. New day, new chances. Yeah. Today's my mom's birthday, so we're gonna be having a dinner today. I've been testing like new different formats on Instagram and trying to create better videos. So I'm currently doing like, let's just call it a pilot week. I literally came with this on the spot yesterday on a call with Tiana. A pilot week where I'm just testing different types of content and seeing what works. So I've been posting lifestyle. I've posted a vlog. I've posted some stuff about gear, stuff I use for my creative process, and now today I'm gonna work on some postcards that I explored with Tati. So I'm gonna be posting those too, and I've been having a lot of fun creating. I have to say that I was going through it, like the time I picked up the camera I was ranting to you guys, I was going through it, but I feel like I'm feeling way better now, especially after watching Marty Supreme. Guys, Marty Supreme was really good. I really enjoyed that movie. It literally showed the raw progress of someone wanting to become something and 100% believing in himself, but not always aligning those decisions in the best thing. He wasn't portrayed as a good guy in the movie. He was horrible, but the one thing that he had in mind was his laser focus on becoming what he wanted to become, without trying to spoil the movie for you guys. So that really definitely inspired me. That inspired me to finally finish my vision board. It's finally done, and this vision board really consists of everything that I want to become and I'm already working towards. A leap of faith, that's all it is, Miles, and that's literally my motto for this year, is to take the leap of faith and literally just do whatever that I want, focus on my creativity, make some money, collect physical media, work on my body, make sure I have my health is on top, eating well, eating well, sleeping well, going to the gym, exploring, traveling, seeing more of the world. I think my ideal person is a creative person who enjoys working out, who enjoys working the body, working on their health, having a group of friends, going out, hanging out with their friends, and capturing life as I go, and getting lessons out of there, and just being creative in general. That's like the most focus on this year, and I'm excited to work towards this. This year is just focused on becoming what I want to become. And as you can see, talking about Mario Supreme, I added the Mario Supreme thingy here. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna be collecting the DVD once it comes and releases. It's not always gonna be a linear process. We're always going up. It's gonna be like this. Oh, we're going. Oh no, you're not going up. Oh yeah, we're going. And then you go down again. That's the process it's gonna be. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. Now the next thing I want to work on is something that is very special to me, and that is also going to be very important throughout this entire documenting of my life. As I started my Romancizing My Life series, I have mentioned that I want to do more and live my life more and have some more fun instead of doing the usual thing, which is being a homebody and staying at home. And in order to do that, I have planned to make a bucket list and then be going off those bucket lists step by step every month. So that could be a fun thing, which is going to be tied in with the Romancizing My Life series. So I'm really excited to do that. I think the problem with me is that, I need to make a bucket list, so it also needs to look visually good. You understand what I mean? That's my problem. As a designer, I think this is something that we all struggle with, is that I have an idea, but I also want it to look good visually. We're going to do it, 100%. Like, I'm going to do it. I put it out there. And I also want to say sorry for not being consistent on YouTube. There's literally no excuse for me not to be uploading videos. So I'm very, very, very sorry. From this week, I'll be uploading every single weekend. Enough with the bullcrap of not having time and not feeling in the mood. I need to capture this journey as I go. So from March till the end of the year, we're going to be uploading every single week. By God's grace. I have started streaming on Twitch, so if you're interested in watching me live stream, make sure you check my description. I'm going to be putting the link down there. It's something I just do on the side for fun, and I just hang out with old friends, play some games, Genshin, and I think I need to also add like a penalty to this thing, that if I don't upload I need to do something. So I was thinking of coupling it with a horror movie or a horror game, that if I miss an upload I have to play and stream a horror game. But we can figure out the punishments later. So if you're watching this and you got so far, make sure you let me know what kind of penalty should I put when I don't upload. This year I know I said quality over quantity, but still I want to maintain my consistency because I know how I am. I feel like you guys always see me in this room, and guys, that's one thing too. I need to fix my room. I need to start hanging frames because as you can see, my walls are so like empty, and I want to hang things around here, around my desk. I hang stuff there. I saw some cool stuff from someone on Threads about their desk and the way they look. My room has a lot of personality right now, but it's not there yet. So I want to hang frames and just make it look a bit more cozy, you understand what I mean? So I feel so much like happier compared to what I was on Tuesday, which is like crazy contrast. And all this, the Lord has been my guidance and my strength, and the only one that I've always kept and has always watched me. So that's my focus. Got some new stuff. I spent money again on stuff that I do not need. One. Pink sheep. Next. Villager? Enderman. Hopefully I don't have doubles. Another Enderman.